United Nations in a resolution has urged Myanmar authorities to end the military campaign against the Muslim Rohingyas. The General Assembly's Human Rights Committee overwhelmingly endorsed the measure presented by OIC by a vote of 135 to 210, with 26 countries abstaining. The UN resolution will be presented to the 193-member General Assembly next month. Details by Mahbub.
United Nations General Assembly has approved a resolution calling on Myanmar's authorities to end military operations against Rohingya Muslims, ensure their voluntary return from Bangladesh and grant them full citizenship rights. The General Assembly's third committee, which focuses on human rights, voted on 35 in favor, 10 against, with 26 abstentions on the draft text that also asked UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres to appoint a special envoy on Myanmar. On behalf of Organization of Islamic Conference (OIC), Saudi Arab has proposed the draft on 16 November 2017. Saudi Arab UN Ambassador Abdullah Al-Moulami spoke on behalf of the OIC and said another inhuman scene of religious hatred is unfolding in Myanmar.
Another inhuman scene of religious hatred is unfolding in Myanmar, forcing more than 600,000 Rohingya Muslims to flee to Bangladesh. Organization of Islamic Conference (OIC) is deeply concerned at escalating violence against the Rohingya, who have been called insect and roaches in Myanmar. There is no doubt that denying one of citizenship and belonging is not less painful than denying one of their humanity.
Bangladesh UN Ambassador Masud bin Momen called the Rohingya the most persecuted people on earth and stressed the importance of their survival and basic human rights.
It is inconceivable that leaving the human rights question of the Rohingya unresolved and festering for decades, Myanmar can expect to eventually emerge as a stable democracy and responsible member of the international community. The extremist version of nationalism that the Myanmar authorities have been pursuing will most likely stoke a fire that would consume many other parts of the region and beyond.
The UN resolution expresses grave concern at the reports of human rights violations and abuses, particularly in Rakhine, and calls on Myanmar to grant unhindered humanitarian access to aid those in need, as well as access for a UN fact-finding mission. Meanwhile, the speaker said the UN General Assembly resolution is a success of Bangladesh diplomacy. They said this at a program on 17 November in the capital. Bangladesh Heritage Foundation organized the dialogue at Poribak. At the function, Canadian High Commissioner to Bangladesh, Benoit Prefontaine, applauded Bangladesh to give shelter to Rohingya people. He also said Canada will remain beside Bangladesh to send back Rohingya to Myanmar. Mahbub, Bangladesh Television.